Namaste, yogis. Welcome back to the mat. So, for me, the past 2 days were kind of tough ones in this whole quarantine situation. And I need a child's pose moment, right? So, those of you that practice with me know that I always tell you that if any time in class you need a holy moment to check back in, catch back up, resync, take a child's pose. So, that's what those past few days for me were. And then I'm ready to show back up on my mat and continue to put in the work so that we can continue to stay grounded and rooted and recognize that everything is cyclical. It's okay if every now and then you journey off the path, right? You take a detour. Just keep coming back to it though once you're ready. And it's the consistency and the practice that allows us to stay rooted on the path. So, even if sometimes I don't feel like being on the mat because my mind is telling me other stories, I know that once I come back to it, it's here waiting for me. And after I practice, after I take that time to realign my thoughts with my breath and my body and be in the now instead of allowing my mind to run off into the future months, future year, I can come back to that place of stillness. And that's what the yoga practice does for us. So if you've gone through something similar, just know that it's okay. And the yoga practice is waiting for you here when you're ready. Close your eyes. Breathe really big. Watch the breath travel in from the base of the spine up to the crown of the head as you sit taller. And as you breathe out, the shoulders will relax, the neck will grow long, the face will soften. Fill in through the lungs, feel the ribcage expand. Exhale, belly drops. Find softness throughout the body. Palms meet in a prayer at the center of your chest. Find that gratitude for this practice that helps anchor us and is patient with us and waits for us. Allows us to explore at our own pace. And let's own the sacred sound. Big breath in. Beautiful. Let your eyes flutter open. Today we're going to play with mudras. Mudras are just yoga of the hands, right? They're gestures that channel certain energies. And so we're going to work with three. Anjali Mudra, prayer. We're familiar with that one. Unshakable trust, right? The place of our confidence. Venus Mudra. Looks like Charlie's Angels. Point your fingers up, thumbs interlace. And we'll shapeshift between those three. Prayer, unshakable, Venus Mudra. Right? And we'll just keep flowing because for me, the practice today is about keep your feet moving, keep going, right? And we keep shape shifting, and that'll be what we work on. So go ahead and switch on your music if you're practicing with music. Spotify playlist is linked in the description of this class. Find your way into all fours right away. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Let's take some cat cows. Breathe in, drop your belly, look forward, inhale. Exhale, round into your spine. Shoulders are right over the wrist, slightly in front. Hips stacked right over the knees. Point the toes back, press down through the fingertips so the arms are really strong. Press down into the tops of the feet, tops of the ankles. So it's like the entire surface from your knee to your toes becomes one giant foot. And continue to cat cow at your own pace here, just taking some extra movements if you need it, right? Keep on rolling through it. Just visiting each shape for a brief breath. And then through stillness, downward facing dog, tuck your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift up through your seat and start to pedal out through your feet. Walk it out. Drop one heel as you lengthen through the other. Open into the hamstrings, open into the toe joints, soles of the feet. Get an awakening. Lift up through the seat as much as you can. Find the peak of the shape and then keep lifting up from there. Good. Stillness for a moment. Bend your knees. Look forward. Plank pose. Inhale. Heels press back. Heart reaches forward. Crown of the head presses forward. Still strong through both hands. Elbow pits want to roll forward. Good. Knees down, child's pose. Exhale. Right? That moment that you can take anytime when you need it, on or off the mat.
And it allows you to go inwards and be with yourself for a moment and regather. It's like a time out. All fours, hands and knees. Down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg rises. Inhale. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Point the left toes, lift up. And then take a prayer at your heart. And for this variation of Anjaneyasana, crescent, let's let the shoulders be over the hips instead of a deep bend of the front knee. It's a bit more of a 90-degree angle, just for the beginning of class. And then take a twist to the right here. Use the strength of your belly here to rotate, and the chest stays upright. And lay your heart back, thumbs press back. Gaze is slightly over the right shoulder, if that's okay. Press down through both feet. Good. And then back through center. Again, a more neutral spine in this Anjaneyasana crescent. Interlace your fingers, looks like unshakable trust, right? But then flip your palms forward and round through the belly, round through the back body as you press the air away without leaning your chest forward. It almost feels like you're trying to do crunches, but you're in this interesting shape. Good. And then palms together beyond Venus Mudra, right? And then point your fingers up. And then direct the energy up and see how long you can get through the size of the waist. Right, so the thumbs are crossing here, Charlie's Angels hands. And then reach up through the pointer fingers. Everything's working strong, coming into center. And then return your hands back down. Tuck your back toes under. Down dog. Modified vinyasa, plank pose, breathe in. Knees down, child's pose as you exhale. Hands and knees, all fours. In breath, look forward. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Left leg rises, breathe in. Step your way forward. Low lunge. It can be a shorter distance today, no big deal. Right knee down, point the right toes. Lift up, and then readjust so that you press down the front foot, and there's more of that 90-degree angle here, and the chest is more upright instead of a deep dipping. So you might need to heel toe your front foot back. Grab a prayer here at the center of your chest. Twist to the left. Use the strength of the belly here, right? Twisting from the waistline. And then think about the right hip still twisting back as a chest twists left, and that's your opposition of energy. Anjali Mudra, prayer at your heart. Good. Change into unshakable trust, hands interlace. Palms foot forward, round the spine here. Press through the air. Scoop your belly back a lot here. Right? Tuck the tailbone inwards. Let the head drop with the back of the neck open. So everything's working hard here in the legs. You might start to feel some heat building. And then shape shift. Venus Mudra up. Pointer fingers release. Thumbs cross. And then direct the energy out through the fingers, right? Let that guide you as you point your hands up. Upward lift as the sides of the waist grow longer and even the ribs elongate. Breath is rolling. And then free your hands. Back to the ground. Step back, down dog. Spread fingers wide, pedal out through the feet. Your mindful stroll to the top of the mat. Take your time. You'll meet each other in a forward fold at the top. Feet about hips width and drop your head in. Fingers can support to the ground, or if you want to grab opposite elbows, go ahead. It's early, so if you need to keep a soft bend in your knees, then take that so you can get a deeper fold at the hip crease. Do let the head get really heavy. Keep reaching up through the backs of the legs. And then release your hands if you have them. Roll your way up. High prayer. Prayer to your heart. Unshakable trust at the heart. Flip the palms forward, bend your knees, press the air away. Venus Mudra up. Charlie's fingers, angel. Charlie's angel's fingers. Good. Forward fold, breathe out. Right foot back, lunge, look forward. Down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's start to move Surya Namaskar. Plank pose, breathe in. To your belly as you exhale. Bhujangasana, cobra, lift your heart. Down dog, Adho Mukha. Right leg rises, breathe in. Low lunge your way forward. Left foot forward, half lift. Forward fold, drop it down. Urdhva Hastasana, high prayer. Prayer to your heart as you exhale. Unshakable trust, interlace your fingers, palms wide. Press them forward, bend your knees. Point your fingers up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Left foot back, lunge, gaze forward beyond fingertips. Down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana on the breath out. Ripple forward to plank. Take your time to lower all the way to the ground. Elbows point back, resist coming down. Bhujangasana, drag your fingertips back as the toes drag forward. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg rises, breathe in. Lunge your way forward. Right foot forward, half lift. Forward fold, drop it down. Urdhva Hastasana, swing on up, full breath in. Prayer to your heart. Unshakable trust, interlace fingers, palms wide. Press the palms forward, bend the knees. Free your pointer fingers up, Venus Mudra. Forward fold, prayer through you. Right foot back for your lunge. Hips high as you exhale, down dog. Plank pose, breathe in. Halfway down this time for chaturanga, elbows squeeze in towards the sides. Lift your chest. Thighs hover off the ground and up dog, so press into the tops of the toes. Down dog as you exhale. Right leg flies high, breathe in. Low lunge your way forward. Left foot forward, half lift. Forward fold, drop it down. Urdhva Hastasana, in breath. Prayer to your heart on the exhale. Unshakable trust, inhale at the heart. Flip it forward, keep it flowing. Prayer up. Venus Mudra, inhale. Prayer down, exhale. Left foot back for your lunge, down dog, Adho Mukha. Plank, breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana, breathe out. Rise the heart. Inhale. Down dog, Adho Mukha. Left leg high, breathe in. Step your way forward for your lunge. Right foot forward, half lift. Flare the sitting bones wide behind you. Drop your head. Rise up as you inhale. Prayer drops to your heart. Breathe in for unshakable trust. Free it forward as you flip the palms. Venus Mudra, release the pointer fingers. Breathe in. Prayer through you. Exhale. Building heat. Right foot back. Plank pose this time right into your chaturanga. One breath. Lift your chest. Fly the heart open. Downward facing dog. Hips go high. And then take your feet together. Soften your knees. Look forward. Walker spring to the top. Half lift. L shape of the body. Forward fold. Drop it down. Last round. Urdhva Hastasana. Prayer to your heart. Unshakable trust. Breathe in. Flip the palms forward. Bend the knees. Venus Mudra, stand tall, point your fingers up. Release your prayer down to the ground. Left foot will step back for your lunge. Plank to chaturanga. Come on up, breathe in. Downward facing dog. And stay for a moment here. Take your holy moment. Pause and check in with the breath. Check in with the foundation of the shape. Are you setting yourself up for success? Are your hands at least shoulders width, feet at least hips width here? If you have broader shoulders or tighter shoulders, then take your hands even wider than shoulders width. Look for the space that allows you to keep the arms long and strong. Think about the biceps rolling forward. Press down into the thumbs and anchor down into your heels. Good. Look forward, walk or fly to the top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Exhale, drop your way down. Come on up, high prayer. Pray your hands at your heart and pause. Find the breath. Smooth it back out. Change your hands into unshakable trust. Fingers interlace, palms go wide, eyes stay closed. Feel that power at the center of your chest and believe in your own power. Eyes open, Venus Mudra up. Gaze up. Pointer fingers release and come together. Forward fold. Half lift, breathe in. Walk or jump your way back. Plank to chaturanga. Any way that you like to vinyasa, flow through it here. Right? If you don't need the chaturangas, you'll skip them. You can substitute them by lowering your way all the way down or taking child's pose. Down dog is our meeting point, right? The end point of surya, but the starting point of something new.